And it's going to be a lot of fun and great for the state of Texas. I mean, great for the Rangers. I mean, again, I have no disdain. I don't dislike the Rangers. I mean, the Astros. I mean, I've had folks reach out.
It's hard to not like the Rangers. I feel like the Rangers do everything right.
Well,
and I feel like they don't go out and they don't go buy their championships. They load their roster up piece by piece until they get what they need to do to party, right? And then once they get into the postseason, you're starting to see, we talked about how dynamic the offense was, and now the arms are starting to come back to life again, man. Somebody said in the chat earlier, Evo looked like he was the Evo back in Boston, dude. He looked nasty. He was lights out last night, 9 Ks, dude.
Yeah, and that's a whole thing. I mean, I think a lot of this for me, with the Rangers and the Astros. I've been an Astros guy since I was a kid. I mean, I remember the J.R. Richard days, and I mean all of that. I mean, having lived through all those heartbreaking losses, that I was talking about, and then to finally have your team do what they're doing right now. What's that?
I said 7Ks for Rivaldi.
No. But the whole thing about it. I mean, look at the connection. To me, the connection right there. You look at the Rangers and the Astros, and this is the stupid shit that I think about. You got a connection right there. Nolan Ryan and the Ryan family has been a part of both of these organizations at various points, and that's one of those things where it's like, look, that kind of ties them together a little bit to me, to where Nolan has been a part of that, and we worship Nolan Ryan as a baseball Hall of Famer and baseball player in the state of Texas, and the fact that he and his family have been a part of these, and the Express over here. I mean,
an institution.
He is, and I've got the Rangers, farm league team, 8 miles away from me right here. So it's. I'm an Astros fan, but dude, this is something. Yeah. The Robbie Grossman connection. Thank you, Jake. I mean, you've got those guys, but look at all of the great players that have come out of the Express organization that have played for either the Astros or the Rangers, and to me that's something that ties it in, and this kind of brings it all together right here. I mean, look, just go back through that tree. I've got a poster sitting in my garage from, I think it was the 20th anniversary or something of the Express, and it's all these fucking dudes, and I'm like, damn, wow. So I don't know. That's a sentimental part of me when it comes to stuff like that. That's why it's hard to hate the Rangers. There's no reason to.
It's hard to not like them, that's for sure. A lot of double negatives there. So, Jake, you and I are going to be going at this for the entire off season, I think. I'm not saying this with any bias at all, and I don't believe you are either. I don't believe that you have any bias for Young, because I sure as hell don't have any bias for Guns. So we'll have a good chuckle with that as we move on throughout the year and talk about that. And I love the comment about the Robbie Grossman connection as well there. Thank you, Jake. Jake, dynamite chime-ins by you today, dude. Thank you. We appreciate everybody always bringing in the heat and the noise to the YouTube chat line. Again, reminder, you can hit us up on that Coda text line, 512-222-9328 if you're listening to us on the app in your car. Make sure you're doing that safely, though.
That's right.
All right, Rodney.
Hey, dude. Hey, Wags.
We got to talk about
that Dodgers thing. So about about 7 or 8 years ago, I'm at a real estate convention in Phoenix, and the guy, my business partner at the time, his son, who is a country music artist or whatever, he's good friends with Josh Beckett, who at the time was playing for the Dodgers, and he's like, hey, we're there in February. They have spring training. Do you want to go to spring training? I'm like, yes. So we go rolling up. I think it was in Surprise, Arizona or something like that. We go rolling up there. They give us all these VIP things. We go walking in. We meet Beckett. We're bullshitting with him, whatever. They've got a practice coming up. They hand us both. They give us a LA Dodgers polo, which I put on. I mean, you're going to hand me that? I'm not a Dodgers fan, but you hand me that thing from the team, I'm going to put it on. They hand me a cap. I put it on. So we're out on the field with these guys. Practice ends, and it's like, okay, everybody's walking off the field. There's all these fans everywhere, dude. And somehow I managed to mingle myself in with the team. I'm walking through the alley there with the team. all these players, they're all signing autographs and shit. And people are handing me shit, and I'm like signing autographs. I'm like, whatever. I mean,
part of the team.
I looked like a part of the team. I mean, I was all in with them, wearing all that Dodgers gear, looking official or whatever.
Sell out.
Dude, I seriously signed like 20 autographs just in line with people.
Are you signing double R?
I signed my own name. I signed my own name. And my buddy's over there watching, and he's like, were you signing autographs? I said, well, shit. They handed me a Sharpie and wanted me to sign it. So I signed it. I did, dude. I seriously did. I was signing autographs with the Dodgers. And it's like, that's pretty
Rodney, you got to get those accredited, man. You got to get those appraised.
Well, I'm sure, and my buddy's like, I'm sure people are looking at you wondering, and this is back when I was younger. I didn't have that great hair you keep talking about. I'm sure they were like, oh, this guy must be on IR. He must be on the pup list or something because he's in a polo and a cap. He must be a pitcher. Yes.
I mean, yeah, it was a long time ago. That's for sure.
Long time ago.
Many moons ago, as we like to say. So what I remember pitchers in like the early aughts in the 90s having like smoking hot wives, or like their wives being on the cover of For Him magazine or Maximum magazine. Chris Benson. I remember Chris Benson's wife, Anna. Was it Anna Benson?
Yes.
Anna Benson?
Yes.
Was that her name?
Dude,
Amanda Benson?
That right there was a brick shit house. That lady right there. Yes, Anna Benson. I remember her. The great I was the Ron McKelvey of the Dodgers that day.
What a pool. Great name.
Ron Weaver. That was me. Rod Weaver was me that day. Yes, Anna Benson.
So can we let's see if we can pull up. Let me see.